Hello everybody, and today we are going to be making a companion cube. It was made by Ellen Denzi. Uh, I like this companion cube because it prints out in a bunch of different parts that you put together, so you can print them in different colors. So then you get the actual you know, it looks like a companion cube, and you don't have to paint it. It's pretty easy. There's 6 white and pink faces. There's 8 gray and white corners, and then there's 12 white edges, and that's all you need. And I'll show you guys how to put it together once we print everything out, so we can go to the printer. Once I show you guys what it looks like, I don't know how many people never 3D printed something, so I just want to show what it's like. You download all these files, so I'm just going to download the white corners as an example and open it up, just so you guys can see the software side of printing things. So Cura is the program that is used to slice 3D prints, and slicing 3D prints is basically converting it into G-code, which is readable by the printer. So here we are. These are the parts that are going to print out. You can change the speed, if you're going to print with support materials, the infill percentage, everything. You hit slice, and then you save it to whatever location, or in my case a micro SD card that the printer is going to end up reading it off of. So I already have it ready over at the printer, so let's go to the printer. So first thing we're going to do is print out the corners. So I'll go ahead and get to the corners, white corner, and we just wait. Okay, so it's heated up, starting to print. What I will say, just so everybody knows, I'm going to be printing this at 50 millimeters per second. It's a 4.4 millimeter nozzle, and it's gonna take probably a couple hours for this to print. So I always like to watch the first layer, make sure it gets down good. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch that off camera, and then we'll come back when we have the end result. Here, we're just checking in halfway through the print, or actually only 38% way through the print, just to see what it's like. I don't know how many people are gonna be watching this that have never seen a 3D printer print something, so this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. The screen shows all the information that you need. Shows extruder temperature 200 degrees Celsius, the bed temperature 60 degrees Celsius, the fan speed 100%. It shows, I don't know, I guess it doesn't it only periodically updates, so this is the position of the nozzle, though, I'm pretty sure. The X, Y, and Z axis. I believe this is the X axis. No, this is the X axis, the Y axis, and then the Z axis is this axis. This is my upgraded extruder, by the way. It's a dual gear extruder. The stock one was kind of, it worked until it didn't, and then I was like, I need to upgrade it. This one almost works too well. I just tried to clean this right before I started recording, and you can still see the filament. It's like it like chunks away at the filament, but hey, it prints pretty consistently, so I'm pretty happy with it. I also have a glass print bed, which is cool because stuff actually sticks to it a lot better than the default print bed that you get with the Ender 3. This is also, by the way, the Ender 3, Creality Ender 3. That's the printer I'm using. But the glass print bed, stuff actually sticks to it, and it's cool because prints, it sticks to it while it's hot, but then once it cools off, and even if when it cools off, usually it comes off, stuff comes off of it, and even if it doesn't come off, you put it in the refrigerator. I don't know if that can crack the glass. I don't know. I just had a thought. I never heard of it happening. but just because it is contracting, so I don't know. But it hasn't yet. I've been doing it for a couple weeks now, so you just put it in the refrigerator, and then the parts pop off, like they glitch off of it, you know. So because the glass contracts, the plastic does not, so it just glitches off, has nowhere to go. Anyway, so this is what 3D printing looks like. So I'll come back when it's finished. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Alright, the corner pieces are done. So as you can see, I just want to show, we're currently at 41 degrees Celsius. You know, I'm using a decent amount of force trying to pull this off, and it's not budging, right? And I might be able to pry it off, but you know, there's a skinny, the skinny in between part that I don't want to have to, you know, snap off and have to reprint. So watch the magic happen. So we're gonna take this and throw it into the refrigerator, and I'll come back to it. All right, here we are, nice and cold. And now, as you can see, with very little effort, these things pop off, right off. That's why I like the glass print bed. And it sticks a lot better than the normal print bed. Anyway, let's get back to the printer. Alright, we're gonna start printing the white edges next. So I'll get back to you when those are done. The white edges are done, so I'll take them off and put them with the rest of the parts. And here we are with the rest parts. Not a problem. And we're gonna go make the white faces. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to come clean to you guys. I'm actually gonna be making a weighted storage cube, because I've already made a weighted companion cube. But it's the same exact process. It's alright, you know, I clickbait a little bit, right? Clickbait a little bit, but it's the same exact parts. Print out the white faces for the companion cube. I'm just doing the Aputure logo. It's the same exact part. It fits in the same exact way. Anyway. So the white faces are finished. These are the weighted storage cube ones, but it's the same exact thing for the weighted companion cube, just with the heart. If you're following along when I build it, it's the same thing, just with the heart. So let's take these off. Alright, so we got the Aputure Science faces. So the last thing, or we need two more things: the gray corners and the gray corners and the actual Aputure Science faces, the solid part. So let's start with the gray corners. Back at the printer. Where is it? I think it's after this. Gray corners. So print that, get back to you once it's done. The gray corner connecting pieces are done. So I'm gonna go put these with the rest of them, and then we can print the final part. We got the gray corners. As you can see, I've organized my parts a little bit. For what reason? Not a really good reason. You don't necessarily have to be organized with them, but I just like to be organized or make it look kind of nice. And I have the time. Of course, I don't go out of my way to be organized unless there's plenty of time to do so, because productivity is the most important thing. So let's get those Aputure, the colored face, the actual Aputure Science logos, and then we can start building the egg, or the cube, not the egg. So I'm going to be making the blue face. It would be a red face or a pink face if it were the companion cube. But I'm making a blue. and I will be making it a this blue happens to change color, as you can see. Hopefully you can kind of see it right there. It doesn't look blue, it looks white. You can't really tell, the lighting's not good, but I'll change to white when it's warm, but it'll be blue. But it just cool touch for the cube, very special. And I'll get back to you once they're done. The blue aperture faces have finished. They are white. They will be blue once I take them out of the fridge. But let's go ahead and get them with the rest of the parts. Alright, so here we are with the final piece. It's a puzzle. As you can see, they are blue now. So we are live. Say hi, YouTube, KQ. We are live. I just happen to be live and may as well record this live because no reason not to. Better audio quality. Don't know why I'm throwing the bed again. Okay, so here we are. We got all the parts here. We got a content cup. All the parts here that we're gonna need. So first thing that we're gonna have to do is, I actually forget. I believe we take I actually completely forget. I think we take the corner and the, no, this isn't right. I think we take the edge and the white, the corner and the white edge, and we put them in like so. I completely forget. I'm gonna go reference the page that I learned this from. Okay, I completely forgot. So how you actually do this, you take the corners and you put them into the white edge pieces like so. And you're gonna have to do that to all of them. All of the corners are gonna need to be in the edge piece. So you may as well do all of them at once. Go, that's all. You can hold the weight notches are going to the little notches on the white piece. That's all. Okay, so after you do that, I still forget what I'm supposed to do. I believe that's when you connect. I had the right idea. You connect the white edge to another gray edge. They're you know, they're all the same side, so it doesn't matter which side, I guess. So I believe, yes, this is what you do. So you're gonna want to make 4 of these. I think it makes 4. I'm gonna do that. Okay, once we have these edge assemblies, I don't know what you call them, I believe I know what to do next. They should end up looking like this. They should snap into place. So I believe you take, a matter of fact, I can do this right now too. You take one of the colored face and the white face and you just click them in. All of them are going to be clicked in, so you may as well do them all. I think I did the other one backwards. It's not supposed to go in like this. I was being stupid. It's supposed to go in like this with imprint facing the part that's the design going into the hollow design. The same thing for the companion cube. So now once we have all those, we're going to take one of them and we're going to put it into the little slot here. You see how there's like a slot where you can put it in between, and then we take the other side and we just connect it. And we're going to have to put white edges in between the top and the bottom part. So I think I like to do it one at a time. Put this side in first, and then now it can connect to that other side. We'll put this here. There'll be another gap that's created. Yeah, and then put them all together, just like that. I think I did it too quickly before I even noticed. Boom. There's one side. And then we make the other side. Same exact thing. So you do my face. On one side of you. Your face, somebody. The other side. Boom. There you go. So now you have. This is basically your entire cube. You just have to connect them all now. And you connect them with the last couple faces. And, oh my god. And the last couple faces and the last, the edge pieces. So let's put the edge pieces in first. So I like to do it with just one side. Put all the edge pieces on. So there we go. Now we have 4 edge pieces ready to connect. If I wanted to, I could click them in right now. But obviously, I want to put the faces in before I click them all in. So as you can see, I'm going to put the face on every side. They should hold in place well with the notches on the edges. So now we have all the faces put in, and we just have to push them together. Basically, this is how it should work. They should kind of all click in, and it will be difficult to take apart. I don't know if you really could do it. I'm sure you could if you really wanted to. And boom! We have a weighted storage cube to match my previously made weighted companion cube. So that's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Beautiful. So weighted storage cube. And then the weighted companion cube. Same exact thing as you can see, except instead of the Aputure logo, it's the hearts. And I made both of these, the companion cube as well. I just happened to, I put the color changing filament as the one in the middle. I like it. I don't know why. I just think it's cool. You know, it's a small one of the pieces, but it's also cool. It changes color. You know, it makes it more unique. So yeah, if you like the video, guys, if you want to have me make more things 3D print like this, you know, subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you might think is a good idea to make, and farewell. Thanks for watching. Bye, YouTube. Thank you, KQ. Thank you.